Hello everybody, I finally got my copy of Mega Man Network Transmission in the original Japanese, and right away I noticed something interesting, and it's not the size of the box compared to the non-Japanese version. You know, this is a standard DVD size box, and well, this looks a little bit smaller, but well, I had another GameCube in Japanese, so there's no problem with that. What's interesting about this is the manuals, because if you have this game, you know what I mean. But if you don't own a copy of this, well, you're gonna find out soon. I mean, but before I show you the actual manuals for this game, let me give you a quick tour of well, how bad this has been going for the Mega Man games, at least. I don't know other games, but at least Mega Man games have a weird tradition of very different manuals for the for the Japanese and non-Japanese manuals. Here, I'm gonna show you. Let's start, for example, this is very old games. This is Mega Man X2 for the Game Boy Color. This is the Japanese version, and this is the American version. So if you take a look at the manual for the Japanese version, you're gonna see, well, it's a little bit pretty, it's very colorful, well, it has a lot of information. Of course it's Japanese, but hey, it looks fine, right? Now if you take a look at the same manual for the this is American version, well, this is a pretty old game, and yet, well, the manuals look pretty good. Well, lots of colors at least, information, how to navigate, how to use it, how to play, well, it's not the same, but at least it's elaborated. Looks like they put some effort on this, so I think this is not bad. But again, this is a very old game. I'm gonna show you something a little bit newer. Let's try, for example, this. This is Mega Man Battle Network 6 for the Game Boy Advance. This is Falsar version, as far as I remember. Well, you can pretty much tell this is Japanese, this is US version. The size is different. Again, the Japanese manual is very colorful, very pretty. There's a lot of information you can read. And, well, that's pretty cool, huh? Maybe you like it in, vertical alignment, or maybe you like it horizontal alignment. That's a matter of taste, I guess. The manual itself in the US version, well, looks pretty. Lots of colors. Looks a little bit elaborated, I guess. So, is this better? Is this worse? Well, I guess it's a matter of taste. So this is okay, right? There's no problem with the different manuals here and there. But if you start moving forward in time, you're gonna see that, for example, this is Mega Man X6 for the PlayStation. And now this is Japanese version, and this is American version, and you can see that the Japanese version keeps the tradition, and it's very colorful, lots of information, very well elaborated. So, pretty neat, right? It's a good manual. I know nobody ever checks these things, but hey, it's good to know they put some effort on it. Now, if you take a look at the American version of the manual, oh, what happened here? Well, the information is still there, but it's all in black and white, and it lacks, I guess, some screenshots. Well, it doesn't look that elaborated. It doesn't look bad either. It looks good. But still, I will appreciate a lot more color. And this actually seems to be some kind of fashion that the people at Sony got, because I have more examples here. Check this, for example. Let's say this is Mega Man Maverick Hunter X for the PSP. Again, we have Japanese manual, and American manual. And right away you can notice that this is a little bit more graphical. This has this big blank space around it, but well, has color, right? And again, let's see the Japanese manual. Looks pretty, lots of colors, very well elaborated, something to love. Okay, and if you look at the manual in the American version, oh no, where's the color? What happened? Well, I've checked these manuals and they are the exact same, but well, the American version lacks any color. It's all the same screenshots, and I think it's pretty much the same information, but well, there's no color. For example, this page is right in the middle of the manual. You can see X right in the armor. Oh man, I forgot the name. Anyway, I'm gonna show you here. This is that very same page in the Japanese manual. I'm gonna try to show everything. You can see the screenshot here. It's the same that. Sorry, it's the same that is here. And well, pretty much it's the same thing, but one has color and the other does not. And well, I have other example here for the PSP. This is Mega Man Power Top, or Rockman in Japanese. And again, right away you notice this huge, awful blank space here, and in contrast with the Japanese version, very colorful, very pretty. And again, the exact same manual in both cases, but the Japanese version has color. As for the English version, it does not have color, and not having color sucks. But well, that's not the worst case. It actually gets a lot worse. Let me show you here. This is Mega Man 64, or Rockman Dash. This is Mega Man Legends on the N64, and well, this is the Japanese manual and this is the American manual. And as you can see, Japanese manual is very graphic, very well elaborated, colorful, pretty, and a lot of stuff to enjoy. Okay, right? Looks cool, right? Now compare it with the American version, and well, at least it has color, but looks like, I don't know, just lacks some effort here. The background is just this repetitive images. There's just random scattered pictures. Doesn't look that good. Well, it could be worse, and actually it gets worse as time passes by. Well, that's Mega Man Legends, and here is the main dish. Actually, I have the manuals over here. I'm sorry. Well, the Japanese manual is a little bit smaller. There's no problem with that, as long as it's beautiful, colorful, very well elaborated. Hey, it looks good, right? Looks good to me, if you ask. I know you didn't, but hey, it looks good. Lots of colors. I need more hands here. So, well, this is Japanese version, and I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna show it. Color! Ha 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 ha. Okay, some color, looks good. Okay, some story. Oh, you can notice, but this is actually a very, very stretched image. Maybe it looks better here. Well, when you look at it, it looks awful, but let me show you. If you didn't notice, that's Comic Sans. So, now if you start reading this, you'll notice that there's well, there's a lot of how to say that without using bad words. Well, there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of typos and other. This just looks awful, made by a 10-year-old or something like that. I mean, I appreciate the presence of color, but the backgrounds are ugly, stretched images. The use of Comic Sans looks simply horrible. And, well, this manual sucks a lot. Nothing to do compared with this. Take, for example, well, you just can't tell that there is a lot of effort going on here just by looking at the rounded shapes and the alignment of images and stuff like that. I am no graphic designer, but I can tell just by looking at this that, well, they did put effort in this, and this was made by someone who doesn't have the required skills to make a manual. Now look at the text even blends with the background. It's horrible. So that's a brief history. That's a brief history of manuals on Mega Man games. I have more games and more manuals over there, but I think you pretty much get the idea. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see your comments. Thank you so much, and good night.